Hello. I prefer this to not be a dark video, but it is night, so we press on. But recently, as of today, I went to a concert and saw a specific artist, and they gave quite the rousing speech. Not really a speech, but I really enjoyed it anyways. But she talked about how you practice. Everything in your life is practice. And my psychology bit of my brain was like, oh yes, it's a behavior. And because it's a behavior, well, you then repeat it because, neuroplasticity, repeated behaviors, it becomes integrated in your system. And I realized she put it really eloquently that everything you do, that you practice every day, is kind of like what you become. She was talking about like self-love and being kind to yourself and all these good things, and how she wakes up every day and looks in the mirror and says, I love myself, or I love you, and practices this self-love because you can't find it. You have to practice it. Everything is a practice that you do. And my eating habits are a practice. And so if I want better eating habits, I must practice that. If I want self-love, I need to practice that. So I need to do things that would be practicing it. And saying kind things to myself in the mirror, or being able to forgive myself, give myself compassion whenever I need it. And also, among these things, practice what you become also means that you need to practice for your future self, for who you want to become, but also practicing for your present self, because you're always going to live in the reality that you are like living in. There's the ever-present now, and this reality is all you got. But you gotta, plan for the future a bit, because unfortunately, you're also gonna be in that reality. And so you gotta kind of double think both realities. Something else is that the future that you want to see yourself in, you need to practice becoming that, future self. And so if I want to be in Norway because I think it's cool, then I can practice Norwegian today, and that will help create my future self that I want in Norway. And if I want to be a YouTuber, then I need to practice improving my practice as a YouTuber. And that would cause myself, my future self, to be closer, to be more probabilistic that I am a YouTuber in the future. And everything comes down to practice. It's very inspiring to see her on stage with so much confidence, because you practice confidence, you become confident. Everything is a practice. And I think I knew this all along. Like all the self-help YouTube videos that I watch, or the books that I read, they're all kind of talking about the same thing. And that's applying yourself and practicing what you want now and what you want in the future. But with this practice, let's look at the past, because something that you need to do for self-love is compassion for your past self. And I had a therapist tell me this once, so it's kind of probably important. But all in all, you have you, I have I, and if I want I to love I, then practicing love with I is going to get me closer to that. Practicing confidence with I is going to get me closer to that. Because that's what I want to become. Because that's what I want. And what I want is, well, kind of the most important thing to, well, me. Because, I'm me, it's what I want, so I need to practice it. The same way I practice guitar almost every day, just because for the love of the game, really. But that's getting me closer to a musician. And doing this every day, eventually, I gotta figure something out on how to make better YouTube videos, or just that I have this big backlog of things that I can look at. It's a resource for me that my past self gave to my present self, and that my future self is going to like having, or maybe not like having, because some of them are probably going to be really cringy. But that can also be a lesson in having compassion for your past self. Anyways, toodles.